Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is BGFH, and I am back for another VR experience spotlight video. And the experience we're going to be looking at is just came out today as I'm recording this for free on the Oculus store, and I guess it's going on at Sundance as well. It's a short animated film in VR called Dear Angellica, and I've watched it once and I thought, this is just a really cool thing. I want to show it to you guys. Hopefully I don't get any copyright strikes as far as like the audio or anything like that. But if you do notice, not only is this a video of Dear Angellica, the VR experience, but it is at the annual time for my cold T virus to kick in. I'm recording this as I seem to be plunging down the depths again of some kind of a cold. I don't know if it's going to be a cold or a flu or some kind of damn thing that is just felt great last night, felt okay this morning. By noon, I was, blowing my nose every few minutes, and now I'm starting to feel kind of like garbage. So who knows what tomorrow will bring? But before I get too down in the dumps, shall we say, I had to check this out, and I wanted to show it to you guys. I'm probably not going to talk much during this. Let you guys soak it in, because it's not actual, realistic at all. It's actually, hand-drawn. I mean, it's really beautiful artwork with some voiceover. And it's one of those that you really have to look around, the whole time. Because, this is one I don't mind watching it again, because you could look in different places and you might miss something. It's a great artwork to look at here. So I'm not even going to tell you what it's about. You'll discover that as we watch this. It's a short film. I like these experiences, but Dear Angellica, where is my Xbox controller? Here we go. I can hit A. And here we go. And I'll try not to sniffle and cough too much. One thing I do have to say, thank God cursive is on its way out, because I can kind of read that actually, but I just don't like that kind of writing because it's so hard often for me to read. Print is so much better. That's one thing I will say. Dear Angellica. We're in a
Dear
room with
Angellica.
a bed and a TV over there.
I've been watching all your movies again. You were such an incredible actress. I miss you. I miss you so much. You were a knight. My knight. And I would have followed you anywhere.
Here, take my hand. Begin with the beginning. Will you come with me?
I wish I could live inside your movies.
Come with me. It won't be an adventure without you.
That is really cool art.
Put on
I
our
love how
armor
things.
every morning, and we'd tame lions together.
I love how
Easy
this
there,
just
darling.
turns
I don't want to
into-
fight you.
It morphs into different scenes. It's really cool looking.
Join us. will be unbeatable.
And you can't get, like, again, even the sense of depth of this, like, how they turn this, like, drawn art into this 3D, just
Fly with me.
almost surreal
Higher. Go higher.
thing. It just,
Let's go.
dang. Look at that art.
Come, my mermaid friends. I know exactly where the treasure is. Under the coral.
See, there's just so much to see. You can look up and down and 360.
But then the credits roll. And the world disappears.
And I do
I'm
have some
still
tracking
here.
here I can lean in.
It's so strange to see your mom in the movies. And sometimes I can't remember what was just a film and what was our memories. Our lives.
We should hit the town, kiddo. How about some breakfast? Just you and me.
It's almost like I'm watching us. It's like I'm with you.
You drown it with milk and then top it with ketchup.
Ew. Nasty.
You can do whatever you want.
Alright, nice little breakfast scene there.
We should go on the road together.
Yeah,
You
I
want to take a
mean,
ride with me?
this is a beautiful showcase of what can be done in VR without having to go, like,
That's
photorealistic.
it. You're doing great, hon.
Like, I like the
Will you
morphing
drive?
art. I like the
Don't
morphing
never
art. I'll talk
catch
to you
us.
later.
We can keep going like this forever.
Wow.
Do you think they can stop us? In your dreams. Come on, take your best shot. That's right, honey. No one can stop us.
And it really doesn't matter if it was our life or if it was a movie. You'll always be my hero. But the movies you made, they were never just stories. They were about our life.
Oh, this is cool coming up.
I am the defender of the world.
This is cool.
Even that monster you were fighting.
That's awesome. Man, that thing is huge. You have no idea on a flat screen how cool this looks. Damn. This was just enveloping me. Crazy as I don't even know where to look. There's cool like red and green going on everywhere. Yeah. Man. That was cool. I think that's all we can look at right now. This is a little
I remember
beacon
the
of light
hospital.
here. Uh-huh.
Mom, you looked so small. Real life doesn't look anything like the movies. Goodbyes in movies, well, they're just so much better.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is so.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't watch this draw-in last time. That's cool. Little astronaut
I feel so
dude.
far from home.
Oh, yeah.
I feel so small.
Oh, yeah, watch this. Yep. Good thing I caught that again. And you can kind of, I like how it kind of telegraphs where you're supposed to look with the line art there. The glowy line.
Houston,
We have a problem.
can you read me?
Nope.
Can you hear me? Anyone? My life. My world. My daughter.
Okay. Now we're back. Yep, these scenes you're pretty much focusing on the current day. You're focusing just, oh, okay, we do have something over there. Okay, I was gonna say we only have one or two things to look at, but actually no, we got quite a bit here.
Mom. I miss you.
Oh geez, I didn't even look at that last time. Huh. Oh, getting dizzy. Just swinging around and looking around at all this stuff. Of course, part of that is, I'm kind of, like I said, feeling a little bit under the weather, so my head is already kind of in a fog right now. But still cool. Still very cool. That is some really, I don't know how they do like the 360 degree and then up and down, like the whole, man, the way they do this like line drawn art in this, in VR, it's just really, really cool looking. The moon. Oh yeah. We need the fishing pole. We need the DreamWorks logo. Very cool though. And I think we're hitting credits now. Yep. So this is a part, if anything, that might get me flagged again. Stupid copyright stuff. But there you go. That is Dear Angellica. It's a free experience that I guess they showed at Sundance, which I didn't even know was going on right now. But it's also available on the Oculus Rift today. I saw it on Twitter, got home, and yeah, it was on the front page of on the Oculus store. So I said, yeah, let's check it out. And it's really pretty cool. like the music too. Really nice guitar music here. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I've always been, whether it's flat screen entertainment, be it movies or games or TV shows, I've always been fascinated with non-realistic presentation, be it animated, line, hand-drawn, whatever. I've always been really into that, because there's things you can do in an animated or hand-drawn or whatever, cel-shaded, whatever type of thing that you just can't easily pull off in a photorealistic attempt at a presentation. But the other thing, though, is just that I like the style, I mean, you kind of know what things are going to look like, realistically, but like I said, you can just do so much more with a different art style. And I also think that especially in games and like digital technology like that, I think that animated can actually play to like a longer lasting, it's stronger for a longer lasting time, because look at the Legend of Zelda series. You take something like Twilight Princess that came out on the GameCube and the Wii, which had the kind of more dark, gritty style, and there were aspects of it that I really liked. I played through it on the Wii when it launched, but now it's like, yeah, okay, it was okay, but they need to take a look at like Zelda Wind Waker. And that game, especially when they did the up-resed HD version for the Wii U, I mean, even without that though, the game is beautiful. Like, I love that cel-shaded art style, and the way, that game kind of does what this experience does. It's like where you have this like animated or cel-shaded style, but you go back and watch like the characters in Wind Waker, and you see, even though this is more cartoony, they have so much more expression, and like they still conveyed a lot of cool, story and emotion, that kind of a thing. So yeah, I the realistic kind of, that kind of thing is cool in VR, but I'm just as excited, and like I said, I've covered other experiences in virtual reality so far where it's like, because of the technology limitations right now, we can't render these super detailed scenes, so we're using like block, like really blocky presentation or something. But even just the sense of scale can really help convey something in VR, an extra sense of immersion. So yeah, I think this was pretty cool. I think this actually shows like the strength of what you can do in VR. I would say that if it's something that you want to watch maybe for a longer time, like once studios and companies and whatever start taking longer, jabs at longer form VR movie content, I think for them, like, you can do some stuff behind you depending on what's happening, but like I think for the most part, even if you have I keep putting my hands up like I'm illustrating something, but you can't see them, but like if you had something in front of you, like even having like, let's say from here to here, like I can turn my head. I don't have to totally keep swiveling around in my chair just to see every little corner of the scene that I want to look at. I mean, I don't know what you would do with the back 180, maybe just, I don't know what you would do. I'm sure they'll come up with something cool, but like even just being able to like sit straight forward and even, look way up, look down, but even like looking about 180 degrees, especially for a longer experience, I think would be. And then then you figure, people again looking at accessibility. If I'm, let's say, in a wheelchair, or if I can't move around as quickly, and with the way that a scene might change so quickly, if I gotta look away over here and then I gotta spin around to go check something out as it's panning over to the back left or something, yeah, it could be kind of an issue. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this is something that I watched twice now, and I think it could be, as far as something passive, I think it's a really neat. I'm gonna keep this. There's a few experiences I'm trying to keep on my computer, even though I don't necessarily watch them all the time. But if like people come over and I want to show them things, depending on who it is, like I've had people that are really interested in the sciencey or the more realistic stuff, so I'll show them something like Apollo 11. Someone who's into more games or artsy stuff, I could show them this, because you don't have to move around, you're not going to get motion sick. So I'm kind of building these types of experiences that I can try to show people, try to keep a few things like that in my Oculus library, and which is where I really, really think the Oculus, both the store and the library, need a little help. What I really want is, like, on the main Oculus store page, they have, like featured and now Oculus Touch and top selling, but like there's not just an exclusive new things on the store, no matter what it is. Entertainment, apps, games, touch. Where is the new section? I don't want to sift through every section every week or two just to see what's available. And in my library, I would love to be able to do what I do with Steam and set either folders or categories so I could organize this stuff a little better. I could, I have a first time, like a first experience folder, and I could put some of these apps in there so I can easily jump to them, when people come over. I have like my favorite games or, really intense things. I'll keep those separate, for people who, maybe if you get motion sick, don't play these, but if you want to try, but being able to organize the content a little bit more however I want would be really helpful. A little side tangent there, but there you go. Dear Angellica, that is available on the Oculus Rift for free. I don't know if it's coming to other VR platforms. I just know it's on the Rift right now. I want to say this is Oculus funded, so the chances of that may be Gear VR, but I don't know that it will. Anyway, like I said, probably didn't get quite the experience looking at it on the flat window there, but yeah, I said even line drawings and like that kind of presentation can look really, really neat in virtual reality. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later. And hopefully I will not have this stupid cold anymore. Later.